Membre, I desperately wish that I spoke before you. Because you were so inspiring and motivational, and that is a very tough act to follow. Thank you very much for coming today. So please, please, please laugh at my jokes today. My parents have come a long way, and I really want them to think that I'm funny. Good afternoon, President Hines, Board of Trustees, Regents, faculty, family, friends, and a very special welcome to our Holy Names University graduates of class of 2013. G'day. My name is Tom Davies, and I'm a graduating business management student at Holy Names. If I sound a little funny, it's because my friend Frederick was spot on when he said that I'm from Australia and part of the large international student community at Holy Names University. Just to squash some stereotypes about Australians before we start. We don't ride kangaroos. We don't all look like Hugh Jackman. Well, not all of us. And we don't wrestle crocodiles like Steve Irwin. We're just like you, except a little bit taller. Initially, when Heather French contacted me and said that I had been chosen, I interrupted her before she could actually say for what it was that I was chosen for. I was overcome with excitement. I knew it was just a matter of time until I was chosen Holy Names University's best dressed. Heather quickly interrupted to say that although she loved my flip-flops and board shorts combination, that I was not in fact best dressed and that there was no such award. I'm incredibly proud to be speaking on behalf of the undergraduate class of 2013 and want to personally thank my friends and classmates for this opportunity. Without you, I would not have the chance to speak at length about my job availability to such a diverse group of potential employers. A chance that I now hope to take full advantage of. I am unemployed. I work well in groups, I can follow instructions, and I can start tomorrow. All I can say is that it is about time. Those of you who know what senioritis is will attest to how drawn out these last few weeks have been. We could all see that finish line, but we just couldn't get there. So today, we've crossed it, and congratulations. I'm over the moon for everyone here who accepted the challenge of undertaking a degree and who is now set to reap the rewards of their commitment. We all took different paths to get to where we are today. Some of us were here on day one 4 years ago. Some are transfer students who were drawn to Holy Names from other institutions, and others figured that maybe a 7-year degree was more to their liking. Isn't that right, Henry Go? It doesn't matter anymore. We're all here and we made it. I recognise that the world is calling out your name and you're desperate for advice. But don't expect anything from me. That was Membre's job. I don't even know what I'm having for lunch. We may not know what we're doing next, and that's fine. Because today's not about what we don't know, but about reflecting on the things that we now know after our time in the Oakland Hills. We've gained priceless knowledge in fields such as business, psychology, criminology, the sciences, mathematics, nursing, and the arts. We know all the ins and outs of college life by now. We know that we can leave San Francisco on the last BART at 12:30 in the morning. We know we can sleep in on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays because Dr. Prentice is always going to be that little bit late to class. And we know that there is 106 steps between the library and the cafeteria at the end of a long day of studying. Much worse, there's 212 steps between the library, the cafeteria, and the library when you forgot that textbook downstairs. Apart from a degree, HNU graduates can boast an experience of attending one of the most diverse universities in America, flush with a multitude of cultures, nationalities, and ethnicities that give us a unique outlook on life. We can claim to be well-rounded and thoughtful members of a community that emphasises social justice. And finally, we can claim to have slowly sculpted the most defined and robust calf muscles in the Bay Area heading up and down those stairs. Have you ever seen a president with calves like that? The results don't lie. It's quite obvious, though, that without the help from our families and loved ones throughout our educational journey, we just wouldn't be here today. Take some time to make your family and loved ones feel appreciated for their part in your success. Many of the families here today have travelled halfway around the world just to share this day with you. I think I speak on behalf of everyone here when I address my parents, Heather and Floyd. Mum and Dad, thank you so much for all your support, both emotionally and financially, throughout my education. You've been there to help me with papers, support me during the tough times, and ensure that I'm making the most of my experience in the United States. You have empowered me to do the things that I love and have helped guide me when I moved off course, which is why I know you probably don't want me to say this in front of everyone, because I know you're just going to get embarrassed, but I don't care. Mum and Dad, from the bottom of my heart, I really need to borrow some money. I figured once we get home, you're just going to cut me off, and surely you can't say no in front of everyone. As well as recognising the role of our family and friends in our success, I want to thank the Holy Names community for all that they've done to contribute to our education. Obviously, I want to thank our professors for instilling in us the knowledge that we need in our respective fields, and the administration behind me for providing the infrastructure that allowed us to thrive. But I wanted to give a special thanks to those whose role in our education is very rarely acknowledged. People like Judy and Clara of the Epicurean group, who always kept the cafeteria open past 9:30 in the morning, even though we only had to roll out of bed a couple minutes early to make it. Max at the front gate for keeping us safe. Ziamara, who has 2 sons graduating today, for helping our residents' life issues. And Luis Guerra for working tirelessly to keep the dorms up and running. Without your help, we would be cold, hungry, and homeless. In closing, I want to reassure everyone here today that we're going to be okay. I have a favourite quote whose author I just couldn't remember, so for argument's sake, let's just say it was Aristotle. People listen to Aristotle. Aristotle once said that all that matters in life are the relationships that we share with other people. That doesn't mean to just go home now and sit on Facebook all day and like people's photos. It means to take a genuine interest in everyone that we meet. Remember people's names and where they come from and what their favourite colour is, because all of these things mean a great deal to them. We may not know about what we're going to do with our lives, but if we can master the art of being with people, we give ourselves a great head start. Having known most of you quite well, I have no doubt that you're all well on your way to becoming exceptional people. I wish everyone graduating today and in the coming years the very best in whatever it is you do. Congratulations, Holy Names University, graduating class of 2013. Let's throw another shrimp on the barbie!